Good morning, guys. It's Amanda Noddings, your Star Diamond Beachbody coach. If you don't know me, I am a busy mom of two who has been on a 3+ year journey with Beachbody, from where I lost 100 pounds and have kept it off this whole time. And I'm constantly a work in progress. Kind of striving for the next step and to better myself. And right now I'm in the middle of Beachbody's big cleanse, the Ultimate Reset, and I've decided to vlog every single day and share that with you. So this is day 2. Thanks for joining me. I'm really excited to have you here. So I wanted to just talk about where I'm at. As you can see, I'm in my morning face and my morning hair. You gotta love it. And when I say that, know that this is pretty much what I look like all day. I didn't spend a lot of time getting ready, but I just got back from walking my kids to school, which I don't normally do, and that was really wonderful because I was able to breathe in the air and just kind of experience like the sunshine. We've had a lot of fires here in Washington State lately, and the smoke and the smog, and as you can see, we finally have some blue sky, so that was kind of nice to get out and get into the environment. And one of the whole purposes of this cleanse is to connect with your food and your body and that whole mind-body experience. Get back in touch with yourself, learn to listen to your body, and that includes being outside like this. It feels so good, even though it's not a glamour shot. That's all right. I'm always about, if you follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, anything, or my YouTube videos, you can see I'm always about just being real and sharing it all with you along the way. So here we have it. I wanted to talk to you, recap a little about day 1 yesterday and talk about day 2 today, and try and keep these kind of concise, maybe 10 minutes a day or less. So you can, I'll link below this video to day 1 if you want to watch yesterday's. And what I did was I made a video in the morning and I went through my experience, and then I gave a compressed review at the very end in little mini 15-second videos from my snaps or my Instagram stories, and put it all together for you so you can see the whole day in review. So hopefully you're enjoying these. I'm enjoying making them for you. Right now I feel really good. Let's talk about that. So last night I did my first workout from the 3-week yoga retreat. My very first program when I started losing weight, when I was 254 pounds and I just couldn't stand it anymore, was Insanity. And I had to modify and I had to sweat and I had to struggle, but I made it through, and I ended up losing about 30 pounds with that program. And then I went into T25, and since then I've just picked a different Beachbody program start to finish, and I've worked my way through, and I've done them all, P90X and 21 Day Fix, and I use those containers normally for my food, and it's been amazing. I lost 100 pounds, and then I gained some back in muscle form, so I sit at about 170 pounds, and I'm 5'6". I get that question a lot. How tall are you? People think I'm taller than I am, and basically I've just been on a journey. Each program changes my body in a different way. Well, with the Ultimate Reset, you don't do heavy workouts, so that's hard for me. And we released a program on Beachbody On Demand called the 3-week yoga retreat. So I decided to try that because it's not intense, it's restorative, it's a complete program. One of the things that's really cool about it is when they designed it, they had the instructor on one side of a screen and the people working out on the other, and they had them follow along without being able to see the teacher, the yogi, which I think is amazing, because they wanted to see if the instructions were good enough that when you're sitting there in downward dog, you're not like, what? I can't see the teacher. They wanted to see if you could really follow along and experience it. And yeah, it's a good hair day, right? The wind. But I just really wanted to do this outside. So that was pretty cool. I was able to do that first workout, and the yogi that led it is named Vitas, and he was amazing. His voice was very calming. There was soothing music. I didn't have time to do it where I felt like I'd be in a good place during the day, so I made the time at the end of the night after the kids went to bed. It was only a half an hour. I dimmed the lights, and I lit well, what I'm going to do, I lit a lamp, and what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to light some candles, and I'm going to turn on my essential oils, and I'm going to really just embrace this time each day as just a restorative time for myself. So my son's at preschool now, so I'm going to do that next, and just enjoy the moment. Maybe I'll do it outside. I haven't decided. But either way, I've decided to commit to that program and work through that restorative yoga while I do the 21 days of this program. This program comes with a lot of side effects that people experience. I did it once with a friend who experienced such intense muscle cramps that she was waking up in the middle of the night from her body detoxing. I didn't have those experiences the first time. I did do this program before on my 1-year anniversary of working out after I had lost about 90 pounds. I decided my body deserved a break and it needed to recover. I didn't want to push myself too hard, and I wanted to really care for this thing that I've created, that God gave me, this body that I'm trying to take better care of myself as a mother. And so I'm doing the same thing this time. I'm not doing, except I'm adding in the yoga, and I really want to have a good experience, but my symptoms or side effects or whatever you might want to say from detoxing might be different this time. I don't know. They might be more intense, they might be less intense. The first time I did it, I had some, I think around day 6 or 7, I started to get really cold because of the cleansing effect, which is a common side effect. And I also had some intense fatigue from like day 4, 5, and 6. But after that came some amazing mental clarity, and I became so productive, both at work and at home. So I'm embracing that. I'm embracing that like a spring cleaning effect, except for the fall. I'm going to be organizing my house and kind of coming up with projects. And I'm also going to work on a list today of self-care things that I want to do. So basically I'm replacing the time I used to work out with food prep and yoga. So I'll be preparing my meals during the day. If you don't know, I work full-time nights in the hospital on 12-hour shifts. So this is something that I'm fitting into my life because I feel like my body deserves it and I deserve it, and I'm committed to it. So if I can do it with how busy I am and 2 little kids and a full-time job, I know that you can do it. If you have questions, please comment below or email me anytime. I'll be honest with you, as I always am, about everything that I'm going through and what you might experience, and I can also help you get set up to do it too. Do it with me, or if this is after I'm finished, support you as a coach on your journey through it. We have great accountability groups going all the time that are really supportive and positive, so I'm always happy to have you in there. So for today's agenda, my goal is to make that list of things that I want to do day 2 of the yoga retreat, and then fill out my planner for the week. I created a menu for the whole thing. This program comes with complete grocery list for each week. It's a 3-week program, and complete menus. But I am going to repeat a few things to make my life easier and skip a few things. I also want to make sure I'm trying anything I missed the first time around if I didn't get all the meals in. It's part of the experience, is trying the new foods. Your palate will change over these 3 weeks, so you might enjoy flavors you didn't enjoy before. So anyway, that's my plan, that's my focus, and I will be sharing it with you guys as I go. So stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, click the little red subscribe button so that you can follow along and see if this is something that you'd be interested in. And even if it's not, if one of our other programs or you need guidance or support on your fitness journey, reach out to me. I'm here, and I am going to head off into the sunset now and get my meals ready for the day, do my yoga, and then drink my water. Oh, and small confession, I have a cup of coffee. You know, I'm not perfect. You're supposed to not have coffee on this. I did drink tea all day yesterday after like 3 or 4 morning cups of coffee. So today my goal is to have 1 giant cup of coffee and then segue into tea and see if I can wean myself a little bit and call it a coffee fade. Some people find benefit at doing it before the program. With working nights, I wasn't able to do that. I'm attached to it. So I'm striving to improve, but not there yet. So cheers to honesty and sharing the journey, and I will talk to you guys more about it as we go through these videos. Have a great day. Love you guys. So this is my water gallon from yesterday. You can see I didn't finish it. I'm gonna do better today. I'm gonna get the whole thing down. Day 2, I can do it. So I know you can't really see my face, but that's what happens. Hats are a necessary part of my life, especially when you're a hot mess mom like myself. On the way to pick up Elijah from school, taking a little walk. So I brought my distilled water that I'm drinking with my Ultimate Reset with my Mineralize in it. I'm making it my goal to finish it by the time I get there and back, and I'm kind of hoofing it because I have no idea how long it will take to get there because I'm so lazy I have never walked to pick him up before, even though I live in this beautiful, outdoorsy neighborhood full of trees and sunshine. And I'd like to say that I was inspired by the ultimate reset. I want to get outside and soak up the sunshine, and I'm so ready to walk. But the truth is, I'm walking because my husband has my car because his truck is in the shop, and I have no choice. Truth. Wish I knew where Elijah was. I wish I knew where my son went. Ah! You sneaker. Sometimes it just takes all day to find the time, the quiet time to get it done, but you find that time and you fit it in because you deserve it and you're worth it and your body needs it. Also, I'd just like to say that I am freaking freezing right now, and I don't know if that's because our weather shifted or if I am freezing from the cleansing experience. I do remember this the first time, but it wasn't until later, I don't think.
Welcome back. Day 2 of our 3-week yoga retreat. We're going to stick with foundations this week, but today we're going to shift the focus a little bit and work on lengthening and extending the body. Creating space through deep stretching is one of the most powerful parts of our yoga practice. Just make sure when we stretch, you don't push too hard. Okay, Ted's going to be showing you some modifications.
So that's the end of day 2. Everyone in the house is sleeping but me. I am going to wrap up this evening feeling good and stretched and refreshed and ready for tomorrow, and hopefully warmer.